Hello everyone and welcome back for some more Drag Race gossip, secrets and drama. So I have lots of All-Star 7 gossip to talk about today. I'll be talking about the rumour that Raja screamed at Michelle Visage, why Raja effed up the lip sync against Jinkx, what Raja thought about Violet Chachki booting her looks, why Violet Chachki got Fashion Photo Ruview pulled from YouTube, and the drama involving Derrick Barry, India Ferrah plus others. So let's get started. Please note that a spoiler alert is in place for this video. Please make sure you hit subscribe and ring the bell to be notified for my future videos. Raja screamed at Michelle Visage. So there was a juicy bit of tea this week involving Raja on All-Star 7 that was spilled by Drag Race alum Willem. In an interview from last week, Willem and Alaska, who are co-hosts of the podcast Race Chaser, were asked what they thought of All-Star 7. Willem then spilled some tea involving Raja. Willem said, quote, "There is one showdown with Raja that I don't know if it's going to make the air, but she gives it to someone who needed it given to for a long time and this B gets it." Alaska then asked Willem who they were referring to, and Willem said that it was Michelle Visage that Raja apparently screamed at. Willem then went on to say, quote, "She screams at her. She is backstage yelling, 'Fire her,' and she's not on my level because she tried to read her. Certain people judge us and they have no qualifications to judge us apart from being friends with the host or going to Vogue balls in the 80s and saying Madonna stole her act." Raja effed up the lip sync against Jinkx. You may remember that in episode 5 of All-Star 7, the queens had to do draguation speeches and Raja and Jinkx were the top two. Many people commented afterwards that Raja's performance in the lip sync was very lackluster and wondered what happened. Well, in an interview, Raja addressed this and explained why she, quote, effed up the lip sync. Raja said, "I know I completely effed that up. I remember that. Well, here's my logic to that. I had for every week I knew that I was doing a good job and all the judges had been complimenting me so much on it. What people don't realise as viewers is that every episode really is every other day. So every other day you had to learn a new lyric just in case you were at the top and you had to lip sync. So at that point, after 4 episodes in, I was exhausted." Raja also said, "I know I'm going to do a great job, but once again they're probably going to overlook me and ignore me. So maybe I'll lip sync, but most likely not." That was what was happening in my head. So it was a little bit of a shock to me when it came down to it, because when I realised that I had won the challenge, I was like, oh F, that means I have to lip sync. And I did not know this song, I had not made any preparations. It was very lyric-y, and so I was like, okay, well, let me just do this not knowing the lyrics, and I'll do what I do in every club, let the audience just enjoy how gorgeous I was. Raja also went on to say, "For me, I was content with the fact that I had the star and I could care less about the 10 grand of winning. I was just like, give me the star. I don't care about anything else. I'd waited too long, and the star was finally mine. And sometimes that happens. We're not perfect, we're not superheroes. So it was the best that I could do at that moment. All I wanted was a star. And the whole time we were lip syncing against each other, I just kept thinking, oh my god, I finally got a star. Oh wait, we're also lip syncing." Raja on Violet's boot. You may remember that a few weeks ago, the internet blew up after Violet Chachki, who is one of the new co-hosts of Fashion Photo Ruview along with Gottmik, got a lot of backlash online after she booted several of Raja's outfits. In fact, the backlash was so bad that Violet actually got the production company to pull the episodes from YouTube. I'll explain the full story of that later in the video, so stick around for that. But first, Raja was asked about Violet booting her looks during an interview, and Raja seemed to have a good sense of humour about it. Raja said, "I loved every minute of it. I loved it. You're getting an entire fandom on my side, ? Absolutely. I loved having a big spoonful of my own medicine being shoved down my throat. Raven and I pretty much created Fashion Photo Ruview. The terms toot and boot were something that we made up and now it's global. It's household. I was glad to be on the other end of it. because I spent 8 years doing fashion photo review as a way to keep my visibility and relevance, and now here I am on the other end of it. It was my great honour and pleasure to get booted by both Violet and Gottmik. If I was going to take it from anybody else, I probably wouldn't. I realise they're a bunch of silly little a-holes anyway, and so am I. And then Raja was asked if she had contacted Violet or Gottmik about it, and Raja said she, quote, passive-aggressively tagged Gottmik in one of my posts on Violet's pictures like, you little bleep bleep talking about me. I did text Cade, Gottmik, a personal thank you. I was like, please let Violet know I'm totally loving what you guys are doing. Whatever you're doing, keep it going because everyone is rooting for me right now and I couldn't be more appreciative. Violet pulling Fashion Photo Review from YouTube. As I mentioned earlier, you may remember that a few weeks ago on Fashion Photo Review, Violet Chachki booted 2 of Raja's looks from All Stars 7. Gottmik also booted one of the outfits, but it was Violet who got most of the backlash. Violet and Gottmik even leaned into the drama a bit and posted a video where they were pointing at a poster of the All Stars 7 cast on it, and they went down the line and said boot, boot, boot. Fashion Photo Review was also taken off YouTube and was made exclusive to Wow Presents Plus, and many people were wondering why. It emerged last week that apparently Violet herself asked the production company to take it down off YouTube, and Violet even threatened to quit drag if they didn't. During a viewing party, Drag Race alum Naysha Lopez and co-host Batty Davis explained that Violet had been at the viewing party the week before and explained the whole story. Naysha said, quote, we had Violet here and she said no, she called them and said, pull them, referring to the episodes, that's it. Batty Davis added that all of this happened while Violet was at the viewing party the week before. Naysha went on and said, quote, think about it, you asked for your opinion, she was honest about it and she got a bunch of bleep for it. Naysha added that Violet said she was angry and told the production company to pull the episodes off YouTube. Apparently the production company tried to say that it was okay and that Violet had been doing a good job, but then Batty added that Violet said, quote, I will not. I'm to the point where I will quit drag. Batty and Naysha then went on to talk about cancel culture and how mean Drag Race fans can be for no reason. Derrick Barry versus India Ferrah. In other All-Star 7 related news, there was some drama this week involving Derrick Barry, who appeared on this week's episode of The Pit Stop with Bob the Drag Queen, where they were discussing the latest episode of All-Star 7. On The Pit Stop, Bob mentioned fellow Drag Race queen India Ferrah to Derrick and talked about the infamous "That's why Derrick don't like you" moment from Alexis Mateo on All Stars 5. For those of you who haven't watched All Stars 5, Derrick and India made it clear while they were both on All Stars 5 that they do not get on and they have a long history of feuds between them. And at one point on All Stars 5, fellow competitor Alexis Mateo accused India of lying and then voted for India to go home that week and said, quote, "You're a liar and that's why Derrick don't like you," which became a meme. Anyway, on the pit stop for All Stars 7, Derrick made a few jabs about India, making it clear that they still do not get on. Well, the drama then spilled over to social media, and it appears as though India Ferrah has since deleted her entire Twitter account. Shortly after the pit stop aired, India Ferrah tweeted saying, quote, "So very thankful I work for myself and that I'm not a, quote, slave for someone paying pennies while other cast members make 10 times the amount of pay you are. Go enjoy the rest of those shows you've got this year, you're gonna need them and every one of them." And this was seemingly in response to Derrick's comments on the pit stop. Derrick then tweeted, seemingly in response to this, by saying, quote, "Busy on tour this weekend, can't wait to get back to Vegas, so thankful I have shows for the rest of the year to look forward to, .. Hashtag Drag Race Live." And Derrick also tweeted saying, quote, "She thinks I can't keep her name out my mouth, yet she can't keep plaque out of hers." And then All Star 7 contestant Shea Couleé got involved and replied to India's original tweet saying, quote, "The choice to say you're not a slave on Juneteenth is truly camp. You've outdone yourself, sis, .. India responded by saying, quote, "Oh, here we go. I forgot I can't tweet anything without it being racist or taken offensively. Thank you for reminding me why I don't play the games y'all choose to play. Not all of us are, quote, perfect." And Shea also replied to India's tweet which she had deleted by that point, saying, quote, "You want to talk the talk, but you deleted it very quickly, didn't you?" India then tweeted saying, quote, "Yes, because just like on All Stars 5, you turned something into something it was not. Very you, sis. Hashtag I never said alliance." And then Shea responded by saying, quote, "You literally lied and got caught up in your shenanigans, but blame me for your downfall. Good luck with all your bookings. I hear Shark Week is really going to be amazing this year." Several other Drag Race queens also weighed in, such as Pheromone, who said that India had blocked her. And Alexis Mateo also posted a gif of herself and Shea laughing from All Stars 5 in response to Pheromone's tweet. As I said, it appears that India has now deleted her entire Twitter account, so I can't confirm the exact timelines, but all of this information is based on screenshots of the tweets. So, what do you think of all the All Star 7 drama? Let me know in the comments. Also make sure you check out my Drag O'Clock news for this week, where I'll be reviewing and recapping All Star 7's latest episode, as well as any other drama that happens during the week, such as Canada's Drag Race, among others. As usual, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe to this channel if you liked this video. Currently, less than 7% of people watching are actually subscribed to my channel, which makes me so sad, so please just subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified for my future videos. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me again in the future. Thank you, bye!